Namaste programs, welcome back to the Microsoft Flight Simulator, Bush Trip, Apennines, Rove, all of that, all together. Right, leg 4 of this, we're going from San Egidio to Preturo. Let's go. Alright, let's get going. We want 106 for 2 minutes 18. In this dodgy plane. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of this plane. It seems to be hard to control when taking off and even harder to control when landing. That seems like a dangerous combination. 106 for 218, let's start our clock. We're going to Assisi. Lift back into the sky and head southeast to the town of Assisi, which lies on the northwest flank of Monte Subiasso, one of the most prominent massives in the northern portion of the Apennines. There we go. There we go. Let's get going. We're heading straight into a mountain. Oh, that's what we're heading towards. Northwest flank of Monte Subiasso. Go away, big white box in sky, please. Away with you. Not sure how high we need to be. I think we're going to be turning before we get to this mountain, but... well, you just never know. You just never know. We've done 1 minute of 218, although we're going quite slowly, so we need to at least wait till we find Assisi. If we find Assisi. Home of St. Francis, presumably. $106, dude. 106, not 103 or 106. There we go. Is there a town on the side of this mountain? It does look like there is. This must be it. It's Assisi. Is that a big cathedral of some sort? It looks like it might be. It looks like it might be. This must be the Assisi. Looks like it's 3D modelled in. It must be an important thing. Alright, well, we're basically... that looks like it's photogrammetry too. Oh, look at that, a big fort on the hill there. Looks cool, bro. Looks cool. Alright, we want 147 for 343. And I think we can probably level off. We can at least try. And as always, it goes way too far. There we go, 25%. On our way to Foligno. At Assisi, turn south and fly above the western margin of Monte Subiasso to Foligno, a city with ancient roots that is built around the Topino River. Alright, 147, 343, already started the clock, looking good, feeling good. Let's see if we can get some kind of level flight going. On our way to Foligno. What's going on here? Where are we? What's up, a western margin, blah, blah, blah. City, ancient roots with a river. I don't see no stinking river. What have we done? We've done 1.75 minutes of 3 3/4. So, must be down there by the base of those mountains, I would think. Not this city here, and maybe the next one. And I would expect to see a river. There must be a... I mean, there is a valley there through the mountains, so that's probably where a river is. There's a river over on the left there. I don't know if that's the right river. How am I supposed to know what the Tapino River is in these bush trips? You give nothing, Flight Simulator. Nothing. You keep all your cards close to your chest. What do we got in front? It's actually a huge city here. Quite large. Well, town, really. Huge town. Let's not go huge city. Big town. We've got about 40 seconds to go, so this is it. This must be it. Where's this river? Oh, yeah, there is a river going through there. Look at that. There's a river. And it does look like it's got a nice old town. It all adds up. It all adds up. They weren't lying to us. Poligno. Poligno? Poligno. Poligno. Polig, yes. It's got its own little airport there. That we're not heading to. Football field. You'd expect football fields in Italy, that's for sure. They love their football, even though their national team seems completely inept at getting to the World Cup, even though they just won the Euros. That's weird. That's weird, Italy. What's going on? But we don't talk about that around here. 170 for 623. Start our clock. Spoleto. From Foligno, turn into a nearly due south heading, following the base of this section of the Apennines and the river Maroggia to Spoleto, a city amid rolling hills adorned with vineyards and olive groves. There you go. I was talking about vineyards and olive groves yesterday. I saw whatever town we were on. We saw all of those very distinctive, you know, vineyards, I guess, and I think olive groves look pretty much the same. I could be wrong about that. I guess olives and grapes are basically the same fruit. Obviously, not exactly, but they must be related, surely. Surely. Surely they're related. They're both round. About the same size. And grow in basically the same areas. I have to look that up, actually. Whether grapes and olives are closely related. Maroggia. So where's this river? Is that's a canal below us? Is that the river you're talking about, game? Is that it? Mid-rolling hills. It must be that one in the distance there at the base of that mountain. It looks like there's a bit of a town going on there. And this must be the Maroggia River on our left here. Look at all these fields. It's just some very weird angles going on here. Little hills and the way the fields are facing in different directions. It's giving me quite a weird, I don't know, optical illusion almost. Anyway, on our way to Spoleto. Such beautiful countryside. Look at this. Look at it. Bask in it. On below here, what's this? Racetrack. A racetrack around a farmhouse. Must be for training horses or something. Doesn't really look like a place where you do races. Who knows? I don't know. What's that weird? There's some weird little, I don't know, almost looks like maybe it's a quarry at the base of that hill to the right there. It's a little light green and white kind of gouge in the mountain there. What have you done? You've got your beautiful mountain range here, and you go and you dig up this side of it. Why not dig up the other side where no one can see it? Or not at all. Or not at all, bruh. Anyway, we've done 5 minutes of 6.5, so this must be Spoleto, surely. Surely. And yet, we've still got 1.5 minutes before we turn. I think that is a quarry or a mine. Damn, people are weird. Damn. Visible to the whole valley. Surely the other side had just the same kind of rocks. Surely. Five and a half, 1 minute to go. Another little racetrack down there. Without a football field in the middle of it. What's going on? Where's Spoleto FC? They've given up. Where are me vineyards? Where are me vineyards and olive groves that I was promised? Huh? I think it's time to turn. We're meant to do it in 20 seconds, but we're actually turning quite a bit to the left, so I think we're trying to avoid this mountain here. So 1:14 for 5 minutes, 8 seconds. And we're going to Monteleone. Monteleone di Spoleto. Another Spoleto. Turn southeast, flying into the heart of this section of the Apennines. Pass over the river Nera, the largest tributary to the Tiber. And then fly above Monte di Civitella, the highest peak in this region, to reach the remote town of Monteleone di Spoleto, located in an isolated valley. Bruh, looks like we're going to need to climb a bit, so let's trim back a bit, make sure we're at full power. Get back to our 1:14. Actually climbing? We are slightly, ever so slightly climbing. Let's give it a bit more then. A bit more oomph. As we try to find this river and this mountain and this town that are all isolated. There a river down here? Is there? Doesn't look like it. So the river's at the next mountain. pass over the... Oh, there is a river. There is a river. That must be the nearer. Look at this little valley. Hidden up here. What you all doing hiding up here, huh? I think we need to gain some more height here, huh? We're lower than the top of this valley here. And is this the mountain? Is this the mountain? The Monte di Civitello to our right, maybe? Or is it the one to our left? I'm going through the valley. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going through the valley. Look at this road up here on this mountain, and then this tiny little village here. What are you all doing up here, huh? What are you... we're way too early for it to be actually where we're headed. So, yeah. Still looking for some kind of other little hidden town. Where's this little town? This little town over there. Could that be it? We're about 4.5 minutes of 5. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's head over that way because the closest thing to a landmarker we've got. Hopefully it's the right town. Look at this mountain valley though, bro. All hidden up here. All hidden up here. Hello, are you Monteleone di Spoleto? You better be, or else I'm lost. Wow, what's that? It's got a big, like maybe that's a castle wall or something that's been algorithmed a little bit weird. Dude, alright, I think that's it. That's where we're at. Alright, we want 89 degrees now for 6 minutes 28. Lago di Scandarello. Turn into a nearly due east heading, flying amid summits topping 6,000 feet above sea level. To Lago di Scandarello, a long, narrow southwest-northeast trending reservoir tucked into a high Apennine valley. If you say so, if you say so. It's like we need to trim back a little bit more because of the height. And yeah, we probably want to get above 6,000 if that's where some of these peaks are. Look at this place. Look at it all. Straight into the sun, though. Another little hidden valley. What's going on? They're everywhere. They're everywhere, bruh. Come on. Climb, climb. We need you to climb. There are mountains to traverse. Yeah, we're heading to a lake. Well, I see no lake. This is a problem. And we're suddenly being blown left. Lots of wind all of a sudden. Done 3 minutes of 6.5, so it's probably over this mountain then if there is a lake. If there isn't a lake, we're lost. And still not climbing. This plane's not meant to be up this high, probably. As always seems to be the way with these bush trips. Giving us a plane through the mountains that is not designed for flying through mountains. Is this got a trim? It does. It's, can't see where there's some fuel stuff. There we go. We'll try that. Well, that should help a little bit. Hello, got lake. Done 4 minutes. The lake over on the right over there. It's into a high valley. Well, look, if there isn't a lake below us over this ridge here, then I might head over to that. That might be it. Although it's a little bit more than 2 minutes away, I would have thought. That's a little lake as well. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's where we're headed. Trim back a bit. I think we're high enough. Look at this little town just below us. What are you doing there? I think it's going to have to be this one. That other one, I don't know even if we were... Well, look, we're going pretty slow with the climbing as well. So, decisions. Where are we? Do I choose this one or do I choose the other one? The next turn will be 109 for 42 seconds to pass over a mountain town of Amatrice. Is there a mountain town here? Well, there is kinda. Yeah, I'm going to assume this is Lago di Scandarello. I could be very wrong. And in fact, and then that little town would be about 40 seconds away, I guess? Question mark? Doesn't, I mean, I'm looking out at the base of that mountain over on the right with that other lake. It doesn't really look like there's much civilization beyond the lake when we do have an actual town right here in front of us. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. We're about to do 6 minutes 30. So yeah, let's go 109 for 42 seconds. See if we're over this little town of Amatrice. Turn to the southeast and pass over the mountain town of Amatrice. 109. Got a little old town as well. Wow. Traditional Italian looking town. We've done 20 seconds. We've done 25 seconds. Ah, look, I think we've actually found the right town here because we're about to hit 40 seconds. Look at that place. Fantastic. Love it. We want 146 for 3 minutes 23. And we're going to Lago di Campotosto. From Amatrice, fly to the southeast into a prominent valley to the U-shaped Lago di Campotosto, an artificial lake created in the 1930s. The highest mountain in the Apennines, Corno Grande, lies 10 miles to the southeast. Well, there you go, and I can see a tall mountain there, so this is definitely the other lake. We went to the right lake somehow. Let's climb up a bit. It is U-shaped. Look, there's a bit of it over there and a bit of it over here. That would be U-shaped. Dude, we found the right spot. And then after this, we're turning to the right a bit to the airport. So I think we're probably high enough then. We'll try to trim down a bit. Have a good look at the lake. So is that the dam there on the right just there? The dam? Or no, I guess the dam would be on the other end. Because it's artificial. The river would come from the mountains, so... Okay, look at this lake though. It is a very beautiful lake with the very beautiful mountains. Look at that, it's a little town on the left there. Wow. Crazy, crazy up here. All these mountain dwellers. Alright, I'm going to give it another minute or so. Say hello to Corno Grande, the highest mountain over there and to the left. We are not going to be visiting apparently. Not today at least. We're going to be heading to the right here. Soonish. Probably need to turn. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. The timings on all this never seems to work out that well. Alright, now I'm going to split the difference. We're going to turn now 194 degrees for 4 minutes 20. To Preturo. Turn to the south-southwest heading, passing over a broad valley and then land at Aquilo Preturo Airport, LIAP. which lies just south of the village of San Vittorino. Where's this airport? Is that an airport over on the right, or far right there? Can't be. Can't be. It is a concrete runway, surrounded by green. Green and some green, then some hills and some green. More green. I'm just wondering if that's a runway over that hill there. Is it? I mean, we're heading the right direction, basically. That line I can see just to the far right of the screen there. Don't even know if that is a runway, but that really wouldn't be in the right direction. Hang on. Can we see it on this? We can't see it on this. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, just past that river. I think that is it. Right in front of me right now. In fact, with this plane, I kind of need to start slowing down now. It does not like falling out of the sky. Let's go. Let's drop into this valley and head to Preturo. And as always, it seems the picture of the runway is not the direction we're coming at. It's taken from the other side. Why? Why would I? Why? Just why? Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the runway. There's a little terminal on the picture to the right, but for what we're looking at to the left. Why, bro? The bush trip designer must have known which direction we'd be coming from, but then they go and use a picture from facing the other way. Very strange. Very, very strange. Meanwhile, still not getting slow enough to actually put the flaps down. Maybe you're meant to be able to put the flaps down because there's 4 of them. Or when you're not in the white. Don't know. I thought you had to be in the white for the flaps. No, it's also, you know, basically in the white for landing speed, but... Right, yeah, there you go. We're still not losing enough speed. Come on, plane. I'm picking up speed right now. Oh, we're just going to go full flaps. Trim out a bit more. Try and slow down. Look at this beautiful valley though. It would be a pleasure to land here in real life as well as virtually. Let's hope we can do it. Still struggling to be slow enough. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. What's this? Is that a Colosseum below it? Is that a Colosseum I see before me? Interesting. Probably ex-bullfighting or something. Pretty sure they don't do that anymore. Not sure. I think it's only... Does Spain still have bullfighting? Surely they banned bullfighting everywhere by now. Surely. I'm still struggling to get out of the air here. Come on, plane. Come on. I know you like flying, but this is ridiculous. You shouldn't like landing too. You know, the whole gravity thing. Physics. I think we're good. I think we're okay. God, I hate this plane. Ah, you didn't hear that plane. I'm sorry, plane. I love you, plane. Spoiler alert. He was lying. Don't complain now, plane. Come on. Let's just get into land. Let's have a nice, calm landing. No whinging. Yeah, we're going to be bouncing, though, because you like bouncing. You very much do. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, to be honest. I can't get this back wheel down. If I put the ailerons down, we can take back off. Anyway, there we go. We can try and tap the... Just tap it. Just tap it. Tiny little brakes. Oh, little bit of a tip. Little bit of a tip. Come on. Come on, plane. Yay, we did it. That was leg 4 of the Apennines bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.